this is Domina Mara and welcome back to my channel. The sponsor of today's video is this investment book, Spend It On Yourself, an intelligent program for beginner investing, managing your money toward financial freedom, using time and energy to balance a richer life. Long but descriptive title. Before we get into the details of the different types of ways you can invest for a lovely return, click that subscribe button, turn on notifications by hitting that bell so that you know when I have new collabs like this coming out. I post new videos or live stream every Saturday at 1 p.m. Pacific time. I have 3 membership tiers here on YouTube as well as a second channel I'm building, so go check those out after this video. Don't forget to follow my Instagram and Twitter at MaraDomina for daily news and juicy updates. Okay, so I have a couple of 401ks, a few hefty CDs, handfuls of mutual funds, a little crypto, but what does this all mean? Unfortunately, in America, they do not teach you how to invest and what investments are in school, which is utter nonsense. In order to start shifting your mindset into saving towards rewards later, this book will help you marinate. It's not an investment book in the sense of how, but of why, because the outcome is personal gains for you and your future. If you've never thought about investing or were clueless like me, get your feet wet with this short 140-page book. Not only does it come in paperback, but it also comes in a 2.5-hour audiobook format that are both linked in the description box below. The reason why I like Spend It On Yourself is because it isn't about a hoarding mentality. Growing up and having Asian parents, I was taught to be extremely frugal. To this day, I still carry some of these practices, but at the same time, I've learned to look at enjoying life. In order to financially be diverse, you need to have money to invest. There's a famous breakdown of people who spend money on coffee every day and how, when extrapolated, shows you how much money you can save over time. This is kind of a joke, but pay attention to the numbers. A $5 iced latte every weekday is $25 per week, $100 per month, $1,200 per year, and after 10 years, that is $12,000. When you choose what to invest in, this amount gets compounded into larger amounts depending on how risky you choose to invest in. I don't currently have a financial planner, but I am lucky that I do have parents who are versed in this field. This book gave me ideas that when I researched further to see if I had enough interest and if it was viable for my personal situation. My goal is to try different options to see how much I can cultivate long-term with each of those things. For example, real estate is a big business that allows huge returns over time because housing only goes up over time. I've been offered to purchase a condo in Los Angeles, and an idea in my mind was Airbnb-ing the place or converting it into a studio for my kind of work. Chapter 1 is all about how investors make money in real estate, how it relates to income depreciation, equity, appreciation, leverage, and how to diversify a portfolio. There's even a section for real estate investment trusts, online investing, flipping homes, and landlording. I mentioned having 401ks previously, and these were started when I used to work in corporations. They are safer investments that over time have a steady growth so that when I pull that money out, I will have much more because I didn't touch it. Chapter 2 is about 401ks and retirement money. The tax advantages you can have over your own hard-earned money and how to control your finances yourself, payroll deductions, the types of funds you can own, and so on. Chapter 3 is on starting a business. If you're passionate about a certain field, it won't feel like working if you figure out how to sell it. If you're working at a job that is tough hours, low pay, and just miserable, this may be a great way to transition out of that lifestyle and into one dedicated to your niche. You will need a handful of things that are necessary for jumping into being self-sufficient. So this might not be for everyone at their current times of their lives. Still, small businesses can flourish with the right research, team, and capital. Chapter 4 is about stocks and trading. Honestly, this is my least favorite type of investment, but it's been the most lucrative. You don't need a doctorate to participate, and finding mentors isn't too hard to ask for help. More than half of my investments are currently in different types of funds, held by a company that has financial agents that trade and invest based on their professional experience. And this grows my money. It is a skill that is gained by studying trends over time, making decisions that can impact my life, your life, the very next second. There are fees they take out of the money that you make, and taxes are also a bite out of your growth, but in the long term, it still benefits you and your bank accounts. Higher risk is higher reward. Chapter 5 is physical investments. Older generations know this category really well, as the wealthy used to invest in old famous paintings, designer one-of-a-kind jewelry, and museum-type furniture. Since we live in a fast-paced, technology-advancing world, more of the old world things are being thrown away or aren't taken care of anymore. Therefore, they don't have the same value as they used to. Modernization and mass production kills the worth that these types of items have to younger generations who can only afford cheaper items these days. Only the wealthy will have the knowledge from their legacy passed down from their parents and their grandparents. And the elite are taught money from a young age. This 1 to 10% class knows how to negotiate, when to sell or buy, and they don't learn this at school, but at home. They do have the upper hand in this capitalistic society, but that's why books like this are written in layman's terms so that the general masses can have a fighting chance. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it so that others can learn and start thinking about personal investing for their future. Both versions of the book are linked in the description box below. Tag me at Mara Domina to let me know what your thoughts are about the book and what you've learned that was helpful. Subscribe and click the notification bell so that you know when I have new content out. And until next time, be safe, have fun, and keep investing, everyone.